Hi, how you doing? I want to talk about something, and it's probably not as popular as planning and things like that, but a while ago I sent some stuff to Miss Kerry Harling, and I said, I want to make some videos on this topic. What do you think of these? And I said, I'm no, all these experts on journaling and things like that, but journaling has been something that really, I'm just getting my notes up, sorry. It's been really near and dear to my heart. I really think it's an important thing. Yes, your planning system and your planning method and all that sort of stuff. We just had one book July, now we're having all the books August. And it's all fantastic. I'm not saying it's not, but alongside that, I think journaling can make you take that next step. I started journaling, a bit of personal. I started journaling when I was struggling with depression. And I think I've journaled every day since, which is about, how old am I now? Oh, a good 20 years now, probably. So, I'm old, I know. Maybe about that, anyway. So, but not everyone has depression. Not everyone thinks, well, you got depression, Grace, you might need it, but I don't. Fair enough. Not everyone has depression, but doesn't mean you don't need to journal. We all have situations in our lives. We all have, most of us have children. Most of us have relationships with different people and things like that. And, sorry about the wobbly camera. We all have things that happen in our lives, and journaling is a way to process those happenings. For instance, say you went out for coffee with your friend and she told you some information, and you come back and you go, wow, what do I do with that? Well, that's what the journal's for. And you might say, but I don't have a lot to say in my journal. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to do and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to do a little series about things. Journaling is very powerful. I've done some research, and it's actually more powerful for men than women. I think that's because we talk. We're willing to talk to each other, but that doesn't make it less powerful for us. I mean, as women. The men get more out of it, I think, because they don't talk. You don't need anything spectacular. You don't need... I got this yesterday. This is a $2 journal. It's very thin, so you don't have to worry. It's just lined. It's nothing fancy. It was for $2. Now, I live in Tasmania, Australia, and I know that you guys over there in the States and a few other countries have really good stationery. I live on an island, so it's a bit harder here. Sorry. But I know for a fact that you guys can get really nice stuff. So if you want nice stuff, great. I would recommend something you like. Heads Up Gorgeous is cute. Start off with something you like, and then once you get into the swing of it, get something you really, really love that you want to go in. It's like it has the same effect as your planner. If you love your planner, you'll go in it more often. If you love your journal, you go in it more often. If you use a traveler's notebook, you're more likely to, and you use that for planning. If you find an insert that you really love and put that in there, then you're more likely to go in it for journaling. I was watching Sarah Martinez last night, and I don't want to call her out before I put this up, but she said something about, oh, I guess that's silly. And I made the comment, no form of journaling is silly. It is all has a reason for it. There's no silliness in journaling. It's a very powerful thing. It can be, if you want it to be, it can be something that you pass on afterwards, so they know what was in your life. If you don't want to, you might want to burn it all before you die. I don't know. But it can be as simple as a little notebook like this in your purse or handbag or whatever you call it. We call it a handbag here. And you just write and you go, Grace, what do I write? Well, I've taught some journaling, and I had a young guy, and I said, do you like to write? And he goes, no, I hate it. And I go, okay, do you like to draw? And he goes, yes. I said, all right. Well, I want you to draw how you're feeling. Draw a picture about how you're feeling. Now, they can do that, these drawers. If I gave Romany and I sat her down with a piece of paper and a pen and said, draw how you're feeling, she could probably draw me a picture how she's feeling. I might not understand it, but she would understand it. And that's the difference. The journal is for you. It's not for anyone else. Like I said, you don't have to show another living soul. It is for you to process what is going on in your life, your feelings, your anxiety, the situations in your life, the relationships in your life. And I find as I journal, questions come up, and then I can answer them as I go along. So it's about you. If you can draw your feelings, have at it. That's journaling. If writing a quote for the day and that it talks about your feelings for the day, write the quote. Do gratitude journaling. You can do art journaling. You can do whatever sort of journaling you like. I am a writer. I write. See, I didn't say it. I am a writer. I like to write. So journaling for me is something that it's words for me. And I usually, when I teach people, I start them off with words, and I sit and I go, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I want you to sit with your book that I've given you, and I just want to write whatever comes into your head. And they go, but what if I go, I don't know what to write? Well, you're right, I don't know what to write. So, and I was a bit sceptical, well, not sceptical because I knew it worked, but I thought, well, they're not going to do it. They did it. And they wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote, and they wrote longer than I did. And they had stuff. So I would say, if you want to come on this journey with me, get a book that you like. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something that sparks your eyes. Just something that sparks your eyes, and sit down, and whatever's in your head, it's like brain dump, but in long form. I want you to just write it. Spelling doesn't matter. How you write doesn't matter. Anything else. You don't have to go back and reread it if you don't want to. You can washi tape the pages together, but you've done it. So if you're going on this journey with me, let me know down there if you're doing it. If you have any questions, you can ask me here on YouTube, or you can go on to Grace's World on Facebook and you can inbox me if you need to. But I would encourage you to go on this journey with me, and I hope that there's a lot of planner ladies that go on this journey with me, because I think it's the next step to planning. We're good at planning, we're good at the organisation and everything else, but we're not so good at it is self-care. It's self-care for your mind and your soul. And if you can do this, then it will help the process of. Kerry talked about it yesterday. why am I doing these things? Asking those questions. Why do I feel this way? Why is this situation happening? Writing down the situation, it might not fix it, but it clears your mind and your soul so you can move on with whatever else. Deciding, do I want to even worry about this situation? Writing that down, that can clear your mind and your soul for whatever comes next. So I hope you come on the journey with me. Let me know if you like this series. I will be doing it. It's like I said, it's very important to me. Please share it with a planner friend that you have. I'd really love, they don't have to subscribe. They can if they want, but I'd really love to have as many people on this journey with me as possible, and we'll see how we go. So I will leave Kerry's link down below, Sarah's link down below, and also a link for some journaling prompts that can help you start with journaling. Just ask you a question, you can write the question out and just write what you think about it. Journaling prompts really get you started well. Please come on this journey with me. It's really important to me, and I really hope that you enjoy it. All right, enough blabbing. Thanks for coming. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to be all you create to be. Bye.